this fellas is the most broken Dragon Piercer build in Monster Hunter Wilds, or at least this is the best I could do. And imagine that it got nerfed, but somehow it's still melting bosses. And with a brand new Zoh Shia armor set, the damage is so ridiculous I had to double check if the nerf even happened. If Capcom didn't nerf this move, we'd be one-shotting everything, and I'm about to show you exactly why. I'll break down the full build, test it, and then take it into a real hunt against Zoh Shia using nothing but DP spam. If you love big numbers, broken builds, and absolute chaos, hit that subscribe button, fellas. What the hell is this number right here, dude? This must be some sort of record. If you're enjoying the content and you want to keep it coming, come on, man, what are you waiting for? Hit the sub and let's go. The way I tested the damage for this build is by coming into the training area owner, go to the training settings, smash mode, and here you have to pick the normal send flying so you can activate the counter strike. On the last section, you can choose all the skills to be activated as well, so you can see the maximum amount of damage that you will do. Apply the changes. We also have the Caprice Meal active right now. Let's test our damage. Pretty nice. We are now doing hundreds of damage with one shot. 134 there with a crit. Now we can equip the Corrupted Mantle here for more damage. 140 for now. And also you can drink the Mega Demon Drug for some extra damage. And now this is the damage that we are doing. 143. And let's activate the Counter Strike. And now let's go test our damage. That is some damage, alright? Look at all that damage. Imagine if they didn't nerf it. Insane. And this is how you can test if the build works and you have the same numbers with me. Now let me show you why we have so much damage. We are using Weakness Exploit level 5, Agitator level 5, Counter Strike level 3, Antivirus level 3, and Self-Improvement. Now what's crazy about this build is that we are using Agitator, which will provide us with a plus 20 raw damage and plus 15 affinity. Counter Strike comes here in clutch with a 25 raw damage for just 3 levels. Now every time the boss hits you or you get knocked out on purpose, sometimes that is also needed. If you see that the boss is not hitting you, you just go on one of his attacks and then you have a 25 raw damage boost for 45 seconds. Now all this raw damage translates into massive DP shots. And on top of that, if you are the only person on the fire team that does damage, after 10 minutes you will also get a plus 5 raw damage from Self-Improvement. And then we're using Constitution for the reduced stamina cost. And let me be fair, guys, this is not needed. You can go for Divine Blessing here if you like. We are not using that much stamina. The rest of the build is recovery speed, flinch free, Black Eclipse 1 because we are using 2 gore pieces, Zoh Shia's Pulse because we are using 2 Zoh Shia's armor pieces, and we have the Guardian's Protection, which reduces elemental and unique damage when in Ruins of Wyveria, and that will provide you with a bunch of damage resist when fighting, especially Zoh Shia. Now let's break down the gems. First things first, fellas, we are using Griefbringer, which is the most amount of raw damage you can have on a bow, and on that we are using Peace Jewel, Critical Jewel, and True Shot. On the head we are using Tenderizer for the Weakness Exploit, Counter Strike, Self-Improvement, and Agitator point into our chest, triple Constitution, or you can go triple Divine Blessing here, whatever you prefer, 2 Counter Strikes on the waist, and on the legs, double Sane and Challenger. The talisman we are using right here is the Exploiter with 2 levels on Weakness Exploit, and of course Corrupted Mantle to increase our attack power and affinity. We are also using buffs in this build. The first one is the Mega Demon Drug, the Power Charm, in case you don't have it, go grab it, and the colorful Suja Cuisine, which is very powerful and in my opinion the best meal you can have. The skills that we are getting are the Exploiter Meal, increases the rewards you receive for fully exploiting a wound. Insurance Meal prevents your group from being penalized the first time a member faints, and the Caprice Meal, which repeatedly activates a large temporary boost at random times. And the values that you are getting is plus 50 health, 150 stamina, pretty standard, plus 5 attack, 10 defense, and 10 elemental resistances. And if you don't have any pick a meal vouchers or you don't know how to get them, the only thing you have to do, go to the quest counter, do a challenge, choose a quest that has the available weapon that you know how to play, and here you can see that you can get a pick a meal voucher after a run. And that, fellas, was the build breakdown. And now it's time to break down Zoh Shia. While the fight at the start is very slow and we don't get those numbers because he has resistances, the party starts when he drops his armor. Consider subscribing if you like our content. Bow is not going to be the only weapon that we are gonna mess with. We're gonna do many other builds in the future for other weapons as well, but first we have to master them. But that's all for me now, everybody. I'll see you on the next one and enjoy the fight.